This week, I let an artificial intelligence come up with the name for my indie game. Stick around to find out the name it came up with. So, I am currently making a puzzle platformer game. Up until now, I have been using the code name Project Metal. I was putting off naming the game when suddenly I got a comment on one of my devlogs. Chendrak asked me if I had thought about trying out Chat GPT to see if it could help me come up with a name. I hadn't used it before, but I thought I would give it a shot. So I signed up and got to work. After testing the AI out, I fed it a prompt to base the name off of. After giving the AI a few more instructions, it was able to come up with a name that I really liked. I'll be showing the title off along with the art I made for it in just a minute, but first, here are a few of the other things I did this week. I decided it was time to come up with the game's story. While the focus of the game is on the puzzles, a good story would help give credence to the game's theme and mechanics. So here's the gist. Our rugged hero, Valor the Viking, is sailing on the open sea in his longboat in search of a legendary treasure when a sudden fierce storm blows him ashore on a mysterious island. The island is inhabited by a kooky old wizard named Ozzy. The wizard is the guardian of the treasure, and he conjured the storm to capture Valor. He then makes our Viking hero solve his villainous puzzles before he will grant him the legendary treasure and safe passage off of the island. Once I had the story roughly figured out, I decided to quickly do a mock-up of what the title might look like in the game's main menu. The game is going to be called Push and Plunder. I like it because the main mechanic of the game is pushing around obstacles, and he is looking for a treasure in the story. I quickly made up a graphic for the title and dropped it into the game's main menu. Honestly, it kind of looks like the design for a radical water slide at a water park somewhere. I'll probably be making a second pass on it at some point in the future, but for now it'll do nicely. I also quickly added some new art for these buttons. It's kind of a short devlog this week, and I've still got a lot to do. I can kind of feel myself getting a little paralyzed with indecision as the project enters this awkward phase where it seems like I'm half done, but there's really something more like 70% of the project left to work on. For next week, my focus is going to be on just trying to get stuff done. By the way, when this YouTube channel reaches 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to drink 5 raw eggs. That's all I have for you now. Thanks for watching.